Welcome to the crypto nest. Okay, so let's make an update here on MicroStrategy. It's been a while. Actually, I'm going to zoom out and see where do we come from. Okay, so we had, take the brush here, we had an A, B, C for the wave 1. We had a pullback, another A, B, C for the third wave, another pullback, and yeah, so I label it as a 1, 2, but honestly, this is another A, B, C for the wave A. We completed the wave B, and we're going higher for the wave C. So this is the level now that I'm looking forward. Let me remove these drawings. Now, estimation of this target. Okay, let me check here. So here, what did I do? Well, I took the length of the wave 1, I added up to the end of the wave 2, 1.38, 528. Ideally, we go, 993. That's ideally, like textbook targets. But unfortunately, life is not textbook, so we're going to, like the idea, but let's not take for granted that it's where we're going. Now, another way to calculate this, it's this one. So I took from the beginning of the movement, I took wave 1 and 3 combined. I ended up to the end of the fourth wave, 0.618, 652. That's the, pretty much the target for this fifth wave. Can it go higher? Yes, it can, but this should be pretty much the level where we should aim. Even a little bit less. I'm going to start to sell, as you can see, 620, something like that. If it goes higher, even better. So the strategy is always to, before buying a stock on a crypto, make your strategy, set your targets. Where are you going to start to take profits? As you can see, these yellow line are my levels where I'm going to take profits. Some part, let them ride. And when I see that there is a reversal in price, then you get out, or I get out. Now, to do that, we go on a smaller time frame and check out. So as you can see, pretty much almost full discounter, just missing a fifth wave up. So once again, we have a wave 1, we have a wave 2, very deep. That made it unreliable for this third wave. And I did tell you at the time, I really don't like this second wave. This can, just not happen. But at the end, it did happen. We even had 5 way up, a wave 1, a wave 2, 3, 4, and 5 to complete this third wave. Once again, third wave should at least reach 1.38 fib extension, which it did. So it started to be more reliable now. Let me remove these drawings. And after that, I'm monitoring this fourth wave here. So I still put the 0.618, but ideally, we don't want the fourth wave to go that low. 0.5 should be the limit. Below that, for extended period of time, it will make it once again unreliable. If I do some micro counting, we had an A, B, C. So for people who are new, the fourth wave target ideal, it's this area here. So anywhere the price can make a 3 wave down and be within this target, we can count this fourth wave complete. Now, wave 2, it was very deep. So the fourth wave often it will be a little bit shallow if the second wave is very deep correction. So this is something we need to be aware. But now, how can we see or try to see if this fourth wave is finished or not? Well, once again, I have this scenario that this ABC could be just forming the A, and so I draw the fib resistance here for the B wave, and ideally B wave, or I shouldn't say ideally, but often B wave would go between the 0.618 and the 0.786. As you can see, it did react to the 0.5 fib retracement, so it's still unclear if this B wave is finished. It could be finished, but honestly, I would love for this B wave to go a little bit higher. So 401 or 413 would be great. And so I see that this could be just an A, a B, and a C. And after that, we're going to do 5 wave down. And yeah, ideally, yeah, for sure, this MA200 would continue. And perhaps the price can find support on this 0.5 fib retracement and the extension of this MA200. That would be a very nice entry point. As you can see, I do have an alarm here. Well, now this should be like 348 or something like that. I am going to scale back because I did sell about a 400. I'm not even sure. I think I did buy at 360, but yeah, 343. It's a very nice level. So 347, 348. I always like to buy a little bit higher than the supports because price doesn't really need to go and touch that level, and it actually can reverse. Happen often that price just reverse before the fib retracement. So this is pretty much what I'm looking forward now for MicroStrategy. Markets are not that bad, honestly, is it? Still green. I was kind of scared that we would have a crash based to the macro political situation. But as you can see, prices are holding. Alright, hopefully you enjoyed the video. Please like, subscribe, and hit the notification bell. You can join the Discord channel where I, most of the time, share my sell and buy orders. And yeah, that's pretty much all. Have a good day. Bye.